The following program contains adult language, poor taste in jokes, racial slurs, political slurs, slants, and all sorts of things that, if you are sensitive and have a delicate constitution, you should probably go watch Teletubbies. You were warned.
I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking.
But you're so high.
Oh man, you know I ain't high.
But you're so high.
Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then.
But you're so high.
You ought to be ashamed of
Stay
yourself.
drunk all
Oh,
the
come
time.
on now, you all don't feel like that.
Hey kids, welcome back. Happy Friday night. I have not done a rant video. A real rant. I did a ramble the other day about quad gear and bullshit and, whatever. But anyway, this is just a good old-fashioned JJ RotoRant. And I'm excited. It's good. It's been a really busy week between work and the family and quads. And I went to a, I went to a RC trade show swap meet thing in Toledo, Ohio today. And Blackhawk and I did, and it was great fun. What was really funny was it was 100%, okay, no, I take that back, 98% airplanes. And I love fixed wing birds. This is something a lot of people don't know about me. I absolutely love fixed wings, especially World War II warbirds. P-51s and Widowmakers and all this other stuff. And I come from the old days where, I'm 43, so I come from the old days where people built them out of balsa wood and plywood, and then they used dope and they skinned them and heat shrinked them and, real birds. Now they got all the foam shit, but the foam shit's cool too. My wings are foam, and I gotta finish that. But anyway, so it was really awesome to see that. But so Blackhawk and I drive up. Toledo's only 2 hours from me, so it's no big deal. And we met up with one of the club members, Magic Mike, up there, who was flying micro races and Tiny Whoop, those little fucking vacuum cleaner things. And it was great to meet him because we've been friends for a long time. Mike, shout out. And I got to meet him. And it was funny. I text him, and I'm like, we get to the one area where they're flying these fucking things, and I've seen pictures of him, but I have facial blindness. I don't remember what people look like. And I'm like, I text him, like, dude, are you racing or are you around? Where are you at? And he didn't reply, and Blackhawk's with me talking to these Canadian guys that build drones. And so I said, fuck it. I yelled his name. Magic Mike! Like really fucking loud. And he looked up, because I had an idea of who it was, and he looked up, and I knew it was him. And it was awesome, because I was wearing my Patriot Blade sweatshirt, and Blackhawk was with me, and we got to meet up, hook up. And he had actually made me some prints for 3D prints for my Mocha Jadinas. And those of you that know, let me grab one. The first Mocha Jadina I built is this absolutely gorgeous black and red carbon fiber Jadina I built a while back. Gorgeous machine. And then I built another one called the Witch, which I flipped the motors upside down in the back. You guys have all seen that. It's a Headhunter Jadina. It's very fucking cool. So anyway, my brother prints me, Magic Mike in Michigan, prints me these awesome nose pieces for the Jadina. I'll put a link in the description, if I don't forget, on Thingiverse, where you guys can print these. And they'll hold a GoPro. You can put a strap through there. And he made me all these really striped, cool-looking things. So I'm going to send 2 of these to my brother in Scotland, Mark, because he built one too. I'm going to send him this black one and whichever one you want, dude, of these. And then I'll keep the other 2. And I already put one on the Witch. And I'll dip them or paint them or whatever. But Mike, thank you, brother. Shout out. Very fucking cool. But anyway, I want to show you the Witch. Look at this. I put it on tonight. Wow. Oh, is that not the coolest fucking quad? I mean, that is just weird, right? You've got a Mocha Jadina frame. You've got this custom TPU. I took the front end off, got rid of that. And it takes it from a full-size camera to a mini cam. And so I put a Predator, Fox Ear Predator in there I had laying around. And I put the print on, and it just looks like, okay, here's the standard Jadina, which is cool, very cool. And then here's the Witch, bam, okay, with that 3D print. And it's just, of course, it's a Headhunter. JJ with the rear motors tilted. This thing is the sickest looking bird you've ever seen in your life. When you see it hover and you see it fly, Blackhawk was here, we were flying it around. He's just like, that is just the most fucked up bird I've ever seen. And it's got the Avenger, Brother Hobby Avenger 2507 2450s. This thing is a nightmare. Just fucking awesome. And I'm thinking about doing the same thing with this one. But this one's special. Mocha made this one for me. The red and black carbon fiber. I love it. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But she's gorgeous. Bam. But anyway, Magic Mike, at the end of this, I recorded him flying little tiny whoops. And he was actually the black one. And I thought he was the white one. Whatever, you know. And Blackhawk and I are making comments. So on the end of this video, I'm going to put Magic Mike flying on here just for fun. If you guys in the club want to see it, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's that. And I'm going to send my brother Mark 2 of these in Scotland. And my brother Pete, which is Space FPV in the club. Mike printed you some of these too, and he's going to mail them to you. But Mike brought them to the show today. And yeah, very, very, very cool. What else did we do this week? Oh, special shout out to my brother Todd Swain, who has become uncannily a very good friend of mine in Indianapolis, which is, he's just right down the road from me, 2 hours. So we're going to hook up, have lunch, we're going to build birds together, whatever else. And we met under unlikely circumstances, let's just say, but we met through the YouTube channel. And he kind of gave me the riot act about something, which I thought was really clever. And he's like, well, you know, and I'm not going to get into it, but he's like, yeah, you know, you're cool with this, and you suck at that, and whatever, you know, in your opinions, whatever. And I love the guy to death. You know, we just turned out to be good friends, and special shout out to you. But and this is a rant, so I'm going over some of the things I did this week that you guys have not seen. And I have been kind of lax on the videos lately. So we're going to, you know, do a little bit more stuff. But he sends me a Talon frame, which is no small feat. The Talon is an expensive fucking frame from New Zealand. And he's been hoarding parts, and he's starting out in FPV and building, and he's a very, very smart guy. He's about my age, and we have loads in common, and I welcome you to the club. Very fucking cool, and more so as a friend than even in the club. And everybody in me in the club, FPV Fanatic and Shiloh and Explicit and all these other guys, you know, everybody, you Pete, you all know who you are very, very dear friends of mine. And you don't get in the club unless you are a dear friend of mine. That's just kind of how the rule works. But anyway, this guy, my brother Todd, over in Indy, sends me a Talon frame. I'm like, really? You're going to send me a Talon? I mean, that's like a very expensive frame, you know, and I'm that's just nuts. But out of the goodness of his heart, he does. He gets brand new in the box, right? So I'm like, I built everything known to fucking man. We're going to build this Talon. So I slapped it together the day I got it. And it turned out fucking sharp. Look at this thing. This is from my brother Todd over in Indy. And what we use in this is 35 amp 6S BL Heli S, F4, I can't remember the fucking flight controller. Blah, 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 blah. And I put nothing but the awesome. I love these fucking motors, guys. These motors, these are the Brother Hobby Returner R6 Special Edition 2306 2650s. Now, if you remember, hang on, let me dig out this bird. I got to get rid of some of this shit. If anybody wants to buy a bird, please let me know. I've got some really nice shiny stuff. This color-changing Mocha Simplex Pro that my brother Lincoln painted for me has those same motors on it. These motors are so fucking good that after I got done flying it, I went in the house and I ordered 4 more. Those motors were supposed to go on a different build, but then my brother Todd sends me the Talon, and I'm like, well, fuck it. He sends me this gorgeous frame. I got to do something nice with it. So we put a Run Cam Eagle 2 in it with the Returner R6. Listen to that. Oh, Returner R6 Special Edition motors. Always a far view. I need to put a better one on there. This is a temporary bird. Temporary antenna. And I just built it up real quick, and this thing is just balls to the wall. So thank you, my brother Todd. Very fucking cool. Then I built, what else did I do? Oh, Cherry Bomb. I built another, and you guys know this, I built another Campfire Quads, just like Bomb Pop, the red, white, and blue one, but this is the non-stretched version, and this has those Ace Company Merlins on there, and this thing is just one of my favorite birds. This and the Mocha, my favorite frames right now. Pretty much anything Mocha. Mocha Griff, Mocha Jadina, Mocha Simplex Pro, and the Campfire Quads. I actually reached out. I emailed Campfire Quads and I said, just for the hell of it, I'm sitting at my computer and I'm like, dude, you don't know me. I'm JJ RotoGeek, blah, blah, blah. I'm a nobody. And I've bought and built 2 of your birds. Here's Bomb Pop. We all know this. We've seen this. And here's Cherry Bomb. Bam, right? And I dyed the canopy. Y'all saw that. Anyway, I sent this cat an email. And I said, I love your fucking frames. I love the canopies. They're very, very strong. They're printed out of nylon, which is way better than most of the other prints you get out there. You can dye them, so you can make them, you know, however you want them to look. The carbon fiber is perfect. It's 5 millimeter thick. He throws in extra arms. Here's one. So you get 5 for $60, right? And he's in Texas. So good, bam, fucking American frame. And I love him. And I said, so I sent him this email. And I basically just said, I'm JJ RotoGeek, blah, blah, blah. I bought 2 of your frames. I love them. Keep up the good work. Here's the professional pictures Mrs. RotoGeek did of the Bomb Pop. Use them to your advantage. Put them on Instagram. Put them on. You don't have to give me any credit or anything like that. Use them to make your business grow, help you out. Because him and Mocha are my favorite frames right now. And I just... if I can help them in any fucking way, shape, or form, I'm going to put a link to Campfire Quads in the bottom of this video too. Build this frame. Even if you're not into the canopy type style frames, which I'm not, unless it's this frame. You look at all of my birds hanging on my wall, and none of them are canopy frames except these 2. And Dreamsicle, but I'm selling that one. So yeah, and he was super, super nice. Greatest guy. He emails me back, oh, thank you so much. I love the pictures, blah, 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 blah. And thank you for your support, whatever else. He never asked for it. I bought the frames. They were not gimmies. And just fucking phenomenal. Love it. So Campfire Quads, bam. You're awesome. What else did we build this week? Oh, this thing. This is crazy. And I'm going to do a better review of this yet later. This is the Falcon 5-inch Featherlight, okay? This thing is insane, and I'm going to do a full review on this frame later. This is a rant. This is just crap I did this week, and I'm using the HGLRC F438 mini stack in this 2020, and I did a hydro dip on the top plate only, just to make it kind of look a little cool. And we used the Hyperlight. My brother Wes told me, use those Hyperlights, 2207, 2522s. Listen to that. Bad. Of course, Fox Ear Micro Arrow and all that stuff. And did a little JJ build on there. And that thing is just 248 grams. This thing weighs nothing, man. I mean, it's like, forget about it. This is going to be balls to the fucking wall. So that was a really sweet build. And I'm going to go, I told the people who sent me this, it's a long story. They actually sent it to me by accident, the frame. And I said, I'm going to promote your company. And they're Pitch Roll Yaw. And out in California, I believe. So look them up, Pitch Roll Yaw. They have some pretty cool birds. When I built the Icarus, I did that, and they sent me the wrong frame, and then I ended up saying, oh, that's just awesome, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go over this later in a different video. What else did we do? I built Brother Shiloh's, in the club, I built him a poor boy that I hydro dipped. I think you might have seen that, I don't know. And then I hydro dipped one of my Mocha Griffs. I've been having fun with this hydro dipping thing. I just think it's cool. Here's my original Mocha Griff, okay? It was actually in red. I had him print it for me in yellow because that's just my thing. Badass fucking frame, guys. If you want a light, easy to build, badass looking bird, get a Mocha Griff. These things are next to the Headhunter, which is the Mocha Simplex Pro, my favorite frame, I think pretty much at this point. But yeah, and my brother Wes gave me these props. He's like, those props just fucking fit that thing. And I'm running the T-Motor F40 Pro 2s on this. Thing screams. Fucking awesome. Well, I loved it so much, I bought a second one, of course. So I hydro dipped this one. It's my bird, just for fun. It's cool. I clear coated it, and it's just turned out pretty cool. I like it. It's neat. So that's pretty much what's it this week. I built another Mocha JJ, but you don't need to see that. Got a few of those now. I mean, it's my frame. That's just, a couple of them. This one here is a Mocha JJ prototype. These two are actual real Mocha JJs. Pretty cool. Yeah, so very excited. It was a busy week. It was fun. Thanks to all my brothers out there that have contributed and just had a good time with it. Now I'm going to get down to the skiv. What else? Oh, when I was at the trade show, I did pick up for the Mocha JJ, one of my Mocha JJs. I think the Rotor Geek motors are the best. I just love these fucking things. Rotor Geek 1407, 4000 kVs. These things are like $16 a pop off of Rotor Geek's website, and it's just, on 4S, these things scream, right? So if you're gonna buy a 14 series motor, get those, they're bad. But while I was at the trade show, like I said, there wasn't much quad stuff, but they had batteries and motors. So I picked up a bunch of 850 4S's for the Mocha JJs, because a lot of you guys saw my videos and it was like, dude, you're getting 2 minutes of flight time. I was getting 2 minutes of flight time because I was flying 460 milliamp batteries. So I bought some decent batteries, and they have my favorite motors, some of my favorite motors, the Cobras. So I picked up some of these, which are the Cobra CP1407 4100 kVs, and I got a really good deal on them. He basically charged me wholesale and gave me 20% off, and I'm like, yeah, give me 4. I should have bought 20. Fucking awesome. Bam. I think that's it. Yeah, pretty cool. And I got something that says Flight Bash. I don't know, whatever. I'll never use it. I don't use neck straps. I think I'm man enough to hold my transmitter without a neck strap. I'm sorry. If you're a pincher, maybe different. I'm a thumber. Whatever. And we got some cool stickers. Stickers are always cool. So anyway, that's that. I do want to rant about one thing, and this, my brother Todd and I, kind of dispute a little bit here and there, was the Bardwell. My buddy Wes, which is FPV fanatic in the Patriot Blades Club, sends me a fucking link, and of course it's to a Bardwell video. I don't subscribe to Bardwell, but I'm like, if one of my guys is sending me a Bardwell video link, it's got to be fucked up, right? So this dumb twunt, right? He's Indestructible Quads, which is my favorite battery, right? That's these guys. They're out of New York, I believe. Great fucking batteries. Only batteries I'll buy. They're cheap, they hold up, they're just good batteries. And anyway, they send Bardwell, which I call Jelly Bean affectionately, they send him a quad. I don't know what quad. I don't know what it is. Whatever. And the dumb cunt breaks it somehow. He hits a tree. He flies like I do. I don't know where people think... Anyway. So he breaks this bird, and he's holding this fucking quad, right? I'll take number one here as an example. And he's holding his bird, and the fucking arm is broken off. And it's hanging there, and then the motor's hanging off of it, and he's like... And I skipped ahead in the video because I just can't tolerate his voice. And he's like, well, they sent me this bird. He calls them quadcopters. They sent me this quadcopter, and I broke it, and I think one of the motors still works, and I signed it, and I'm going to do a giveaway. Okay, I'm sorry. That is I think maybe the first time I've ever left a comment on one of his videos. Well, it must be the second, because he and I had words once before. And I'm like, this is stupid even for you. You are so pretentious, and you think you're so fucking cool that you're going to sign a broken quad and do a giveaway on your channel. Really? I have my own fucking frame, and I don't even sign them, right? I have a Mocha JJ, and he's got, what, a battery tester or something. Battery, parallel board, that's what he has, and that piece of shit flight controller that never works. And it's like, and his name's on it, of course. It's like, really? How pretentious do you... I was honored. When Mocha and I started working on the Mocha JJ frame, I was honored. I bitched at Mocha, and I'm like... And he's a friend of mine. And I said, make me... That's not a good example. That's not a good example. I said, make me a Simplex Pro, which is this. and squish it to this. And he did, and he sent it to me. I bitched at him for like 6 months. He's a friend, so I bitched at him for, and he makes it, and I said, okay, here's what you need to do. Take it from 30 millimeters down to 20, put a TPU on the back that holds a VTX, move the spacers, you know, the holes for the flight controller up a little bit, and bam, and make it yellow. And we got something cool. So he does this, and I think it's going well. I hope, for Mocha's sake, it's going well. And it's a Mocha frame. It's not a JJ frame. I did not design it. I did not invent it. I just took something he already made that I thought was amazing, and I loved it so much I want a little one, you know. But really, I don't have my signature on my shit. I don't break quadcopters like, I'm going to do a giveaway. I am so fucking cool that a piece of broken shit with my name on it's awesome. I'm sorry, guys. That is just... And I left him a message, and I can't remember what I even said, but I'm like, this is pretentious even for you, Jelly Bean, in your big fucking head. And I know I'm going to get some haters that are going, you're making fun of Jelly Bean again. I'm not making fun of him. I'm calling him an idiot. I think he's a douchebag, and that's just, really? I'm sorry, and anybody who defends that, I'm giving a gift. Here's my trash to the minions. Really? I'm just floored. Even by Jelly Bean. I think that was just... I was speechless. I was sitting there just like... And that's the only bit I watched, and I turned off the rest of the video. And I'm like, really? I signed my own birds just for fun. I want to see JJ number 2. This is my number 2. And then JJ Roto Geek number 1. Those are the birds I signed, you know? And I don't know, because... I'm just a dude like anybody else. And Bardwell's not even that. I mean, I don't think he qualifies as a dude. I've seen all those pictures of him and Ladrib, and anyway, that's my rant with him. He's just, wow. He's got 70,000 supporters though. Kudos for him. So what's coming up? We got a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to do a build with the Mocha Deluxe, but it's going to be a GPS drone. And I'm going to make a full build video of that. That's going to be pretty cool. And then I've got a gorgeous frame coming in from England. That's going to be really, really cool to do. And that's that. So that's my rant. It wasn't really much of a rant. It was just stuff that I've done. Please let me know, guys, because everybody on my channel I talk to, if you talk to me, I talk to you. Let me know if there's something you want to see. Something you want to see built, or tips and tricks, and whatever the case may be. I've got some more stuff coming up, but I'd rather do what you want to see. I build more birds than I can fucking remember. So anyway, keep shy side up. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Somebody just did. See, I thought I might do to this motherfucker. You don't have to worry about the gates. Where'd he go?
They're so graceful and slow.
I like the porn music myself. Come on, Mike, dance a little bit.
Magic Mike 87, Shredder 20.4, Rat 23 flat.
Oh, look at that. I don't know who's who. So I think Blackhawk and I could fly this and just destroy them gates. It'd be a straight line, man. It'd be like a drag race.
Both. Well, lap 8.7 pace, followed by
Kinda whoop.
second place with 7 laps.
It's like little bees.
Followed by the Shredder in third place with 6
There's
laps.
Magic Mike looking concentrating, looking down.
1 minute Shredder 18.3.
See, that's him on the left. Blackhawk and I are always like looking up and around.
28.9.
Hell, Blackhawk didn't have his goggles on halftime.
If I had goggles on, all I'm seeing is black. It's usually in the ground.
J 32.7. Rat 14.
Because you're always looking for your broken ass quad.
It's alright when Jay doesn't break it.
Shredder 18 flat.
Gotta make it JJ proof. Burn a hole through the floor.
After 1 minute 30
Like
seconds,
he's off the cigarette.
top pilots are the Shredder in first place.
I don't know
with
which
7
bird's
laps
his,
and
but it's that one.
10.5
I think it is
pace,
too.
Followed by
Little
Magic
white
Mike
bug.
6 laps, 21 pace, followed by J.
Yeah, he got the ghetto on now.
He's trying. Oh,
Shiloh taught him how to dance. Look at this.
Shredder 22 laps. 7. Magic Mike 23.2.
Tell you what, this tiny whoop stuff's pretty cool. I never thought 2 mile an hour could be so fun. These things move like Blackhawk thugs. Slow.
I would have been done by now.
It's still pretty fun, though. It's pretty cool.
That looks like Magic Mike might have been the black one.
He's the black
He's
one.
the blackie.
Sorry. All right. Good job, Rohim.
Bam, JJ! Hope you like fishing. Bam, JJ! Hey, JJ! Hope you like fishing.